Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your mentor. It is the silent voice that whispers lessons no book can teach, no classroom can offer, no comfort zone can provide. While success fills you with joy, it rarely makes you grow. But pain shapes you, breaks your illusions, and rebuilds you into someone far stronger than you ever imagined. When you face rejection, loss, failure, heartbreak, or disappointment, you are standing at the gates of life's greatest classroom. Those who run from pain remain small, but those who embrace it rise into greatness. Every struggle is an invitation to transform. Every hardship is proof that life is preparing you for something bigger than you think you deserve. The truth is simply your destiny is carved not in moments of ease, but in moments of trial. The fire of pain burns away weakness, excuses, and illusions, leaving only your true strength behind. That is why pain is not here to destroy you. It is here to teach you, guide you, and remind you of what you are capable of. Strength is not measured in comfort. It is not discovered when life is easy, when the sun is shining, and when everything is going according to plan. Strength is revealed in the storm. It is forged in the fire of adversity, in the sleepless nights, in the moments when you are on your knees, questioning whether you can go on. Understand this: pain does not come into your life to weaken you. Pain comes to show you the depth of your own power. When you are broken, when you are exhausted, when you feel you have nothing left, yet somehow, you rise again. This is strength. This is your true nature being revealed. Think of the seed buried deep underground. In darkness, in pressure, in isolation, it is forced to push through the soil, to break apart, to stretch toward the light. Without that pressure, without that struggle, it would never become a tree. You are no different. The weight you carry today is not meant to crush you. It is meant to awaken your potential. Every setback, every rejection, every heartbreak you endure is training. It is life's way of preparing you, molding you, sharpening you. Strength cannot be gifted, it must be earned. And the only currency is pain. When the world tests you, when it strips away your excuses, your comfort, your illusions, it is offering you the chance to meet the strongest version of yourself. The person who doesn't quit. The person who doesn't surrender. The person who, against all odds, keeps moving forward. That is who you are becoming. We live most of our lives inside illusions. We convince ourselves that life will always go as planned, that the people we love will never leave, that success will arrive without sacrifice, that tomorrow will always be waiting for us. These illusions feel comfortable, but they keep us asleep, and then pain arrives. Pain tears through the mask of comfort. It strips away the lies we tell ourselves. It reveals truths we would rather not see, but must see if we are to grow. When you lose someone you thought would stay forever, when a dream shatters, when failure knocks you down, you awaken. Pain has broken the illusion, and what remains is reality. Illusions make you weak because they blind you from preparation. But pain forces you to confront life as it is, not as you wish it to be. It shows you who is real, who is loyal, and what truly matters. It destroys false attachments, false hopes, and false identities, leaving only what is authentic. Think about it. You may believe strength comes from what you gain, but it often comes from what you lose. Illusions fall apart so the truth can rise. And while that truth may hurt, it gives you clarity. And with clarity comes freedom. The freedom to live with purpose, with awareness, and with unshakable strength. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you build. And it is not built in times of ease. It is born in the very moments you thought would break you. Every time life knocks you down and you rise again, you are not the same person you were before. You come back tougher, wiser, and more prepared for the next challenge. Pain is the training ground of resilience. Just as the body grows stronger when you push it against resistance, the spirit grows unshakable when it endures hardship. Every struggle adds another layer of armor. Every setback conditions your mind to withstand storms that once would have crushed you. Think of the tree that stands tall in the open field. When the winds blow, when the storms rage, its roots dig deeper into the earth. Without the storm, the tree would never grow roots strong enough to endure. Your life is the same. The difficulties you face are the very forces that drive your roots deeper, that anchor you when the next storm arrives. Resilience does not mean you will not feel pain. It does not mean you will never fall. It means that no matter how many times you are beaten down, you refuse to stay down. It means you turn your wounds into wisdom, your struggles into strength, your trials into triumphs. Pain, then, is not your enemy. It is your trainer. It is the weight you lift, the test you endure, the fire that hardens your spirit. And each time you survive it, you become more than you were before. Gratitude is rarely born in moments of comfort. When life gives you everything you want, it is easy to forget the value of simple blessings. But when pain arrives, when you lose what you once took for granted, you begin to see with new eyes. It is only after walking through the darkness that you appreciate the light. It is only after experiencing loss that you value presence. It is only after suffering hunger that you truly savor food. Pain sharpens your awareness of life's smallest gifts. Suddenly, the things you overlooked become treasures. The smile of a loved one, the warmth of a home, the gift of health, the opportunity of another day. Without pain, you drift into entitlement. You begin to expect, to assume, to believe you are owed happiness. But pain strips that illusion away. It humbles you. It teaches you that nothing in life is guaranteed, and therefore, everything must be appreciated. When you suffer, you discover that gratitude is not about having more. It is about valuing what you already have. Pain teaches you to stop chasing endless desires and instead honor the blessings that are already within your reach. This awareness transforms your life, because the man who is grateful is never truly poor, and the man who is ungrateful is never truly rich. Pain, then, becomes the great awakener. It makes you conscious of the fragility of life and the beauty hidden in ordinary moments. And once you learn to give thanks for both the trials and the triumphs, you unlock a deeper strength, a strength that allows you to walk through storms with a heart full of appreciation. Transformation never happens in comfort. Comfort keeps you the same, but pain forces you to change. Every great turning point in your life has come from a moment of struggle, a season of hardship, a challenge that demanded you become someone new. When pain enters your life, it shakes the foundation of who you are. It destroys the old version of yourself, the one that was weak, the one that was afraid, the one that was satisfied with less than you deserve. Pain pulls you apart so that you can be rebuilt stronger, wiser, and more capable. Think of the caterpillar. In its comfort, it crawls the earth limited, fragile, bound by what it knows. But in the cocoon, a dark, painful place of breaking down, it dissolves completely before it can transform into a butterfly. Without that struggle, the wings would never appear. Without that suffering, the transformation would never be possible. Your pain works in the same way. The failures you endure, the losses you suffer, the disappointments that crush you, these are not endings, but rebirths. Pain is the signal that the old chapter is closing and a new, greater one is waiting. Transformation requires surrender. It requires letting go of the person you once were, so you can grow into the person you were always meant to be. And though the process is difficult, it is in that breaking, in that fire, that you are purified and prepared for the life you are destined to live. Wisdom is not given, it is earned. You cannot purchase it in a book, you cannot borrow it from a teacher, and you cannot inherit it from another person. True wisdom is carved into your soul through experience, and the greatest sculptor of experience is pain. When life wounds you, it is not only shaping your strength, it is shaping your understanding. Every heartbreak teaches you the value of love. Every failure teaches you the necessity of persistence. Every betrayal teaches you the importance of discernment. Every loss teaches you the fragility of time. These lessons are not learned in comfort, they are learned in struggle. A man who has never suffered may know facts, but he does not know life. He may speak words, but they carry no weight. But the man who has endured pain speaks with depth, with truth, with power, because his words are born of lived experience. Pain humbles you. It makes you compassionate toward others because you understand their struggles. It sharpens your vision because you see through illusions. It makes you wiser because it forces you to reflect, to learn, to adapt. Wisdom gained through pain is not temporary. It becomes part of who you are. It changes the way you think, the way you act, the way you live. It becomes your inner compass, guiding you through future storms with clarity and strength. And so, while the world fears pain, the wise embrace it, for they understand pain is not punishment, it is preparation. It is the teacher that no one seeks, but everyone needs. Purpose is not discovered in ease. It is revealed through struggle. Life does not hand its calling to the comfortable, to the complacent, or to those who avoid challenges. It is through pain, through trials, and through adversity that you are shaped into the person capable of fulfilling your destiny. Every obstacle you face is training for the life you are meant to lead. Every loss, every failure, every moment of doubt strengthens the qualities you will need when your purpose calls. Without the struggle, you would not be ready. Without the pain, you would not have the courage, the resilience, or the insight to carry the weight of your mission. Think of the blacksmith and the iron. The hammer strikes, the fire rages, and the metal bends and twists. Only through this intense process does it become strong enough to become a sword. Your pain is the fire, the hammer, the force that molds you into the instrument of your destiny. Purpose demands strength. It demands patience. It demands unwavering belief in yourself even when the world doubts you. And pain is the teacher that instills all of these qualities. It prepares you for the opportunities, the challenges, and the victories that await when you finally step into your calling. The very trials you wish to avoid are the ones that will define you, shape you, and launch you toward greatness. Pain is not the enemy of your purpose. It is the pathway to it. So now you see the truth: pain is not your enemy. Pain is your mentor. Pain is the force that reveals your strength, breaks your illusions, builds your resilience, teaches you gratitude, sparks transformation, grants you wisdom, and prepares you for the purpose you were born to fulfill. Remember this: those who have never faced pain cannot truly appreciate life. Those who have never stumbled cannot truly rise. Those who have never been tested cannot truly lead. But you, if you choose to learn from your pain, can rise above the ordinary. You can transform struggle into strength, defeat into wisdom, and hardship into purpose. So stand tall in the face of your trials. Welcome the lessons hidden in every wound. And know this: the life you are meant to live, the destiny you are meant to claim, is waiting on the other side of pain. So now you see the truth: pain is not your enemy. Pain is your mentor. Pain is the force that reveals your strength, breaks your illusions, builds your resilience, teaches you gratitude, sparks transformation, grants you wisdom, and prepares you for the purpose you were born to fulfill. Do not run from it. Do not deny it. Embrace it. For every moment of suffering is a step forward on the path to greatness. Every tear, every disappointment, every challenge is molding you into a person capable of achieving more than you ever imagined. Remember this: those who have never faced pain cannot truly appreciate life. Those who have never stumbled cannot truly rise. Those who have never been tested cannot truly lead. But you, if you choose to learn from your pain, can rise above the ordinary. You can transform struggle into strength, defeat into wisdom, and hardship into purpose. So stand tall in the face of your trials. Welcome the lessons hidden in every wound. And know this: the life you are meant to live, the destiny you are meant to claim, is waiting on the other side of pain. Your pain is not punishment, it is power. Your pain is not weakness, it is strength. And your pain is not the end. It is the beginning of the extraordinary life that only you can create.